Tambuwal's aide dies after the stampede at Atiku's rally. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Special advisor to Governor Aminu Waziri Tambuwal on female education, Hajia Aishat Minor, is dead. She died minutes after attending the presidential rally of the People's Democratic Party, which took place in Sokoto State on Tuesday. Daily Trust gathered that Minor was caught in a stampede that occurred at the exit gate of Ginginya Stadium, the venue of the rally. A motorcyclist fell down from his bike at the exit of the stadium and that caused a serious stampede, with people falling upon one another. She was one of the victims, a staff member of the Ministry of Information who sought for anonymity told a reporter. Corroborating this, the chairman of Forum of Special Advisors, Ibrahim Magaji Gusau, said the deceased was rescued and rushed to the Usmanu Danfodio University Teaching Hospital, Sokoto, for treatment. But unfortunately, she died a few minutes after admission, he said. Magaji, who described her as hardworking and energetic, said they were together throughout last night as they were putting finishing touches to some of the items for the event. Even during the rally, we were together, not knowing that would be our last meeting, he said. He prayed Allah to forgive her shortcomings and grant her Jannah for Darius. The deceased was the former chairperson of the National Women Journalists Association Chapter, NAWOJ, Sokoto State Chapter. She was also the former special advisor to Governor Aminu Tambuwal on new media before being moved to Female Education Board. The former chairman of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, Sokoto State Council, Issa Abubakar Shuni, expressed shock over the sudden demise of the journalist, whom he said had mentored many female journalists and contributed immensely towards the development of journalism profession in the state. She is survived by 3 children and aged parents. Now, this is very, very sad though. You see, for this life, nothing is promised. Tomorrow is not promised. Sometimes we do not, sometimes, what's it called? We take things, a lot of things for granted. A whole lot of things, we take them for granted. Things that we should not. We take them for granted, and it is not supposed to be so. Now, we sincerely send our condolences to the family and to, her colleagues and family. Sincerely, this one is a great loss. This is the second now. The first one, I think a PDP member in Abia State died. And now, this is a PDP member, I guess. Yes, it's a PDP member. Tambuwal's aide, of course, is a PDP member. We'll pray that, God gives the family the fortitude to bear the loss. And now, this stampede of a thing is something also. This is not the first, but the first, she is actually somebody who, should I say, is kind of known. She's known among the power brokers, governors now. She's close to the governor. That is why this one come out. Believe in me, things happen at rally. Things, but this one don't come out. But about the rally and the stampede, waiting really could be the solution to this problem. At that episode, the stadium was empty. Is that really consequential now? Is that really consequential? Motorcycle fell and people were running here and there thinking it was an attack, not because of the multitude. Now, wow. Ha! So as a PDP supporter, what matters to you most is not the loss of a precious life. I'm telling you, the toxic person die. You come outside the talk, say, I think, say, then say, now what for now? People were rushing out of the stadium and she joined them. A little bit of patience would have saved her life. Rest in peace. Now, let me say this. I think this information is very essential. I beg to say this. If you are in a gathering and that particular gathering, there is a crowd. Normal, if crowds, they say, I don't follow crowd, they work out. Have patience. That place you are going to be rushing to, go rush. That place now where she won't run, she go. That place now could not meet up. Now, if you notice the stampede is going on, please allow me the stampede go. Allow me the crowd go. I beg. If you're in a place and people are rushing, look for somewhere safe to stand. If you shift, if the crowd still come meet you, continue to the shift, they come up for road for them. I beg. I think this should be better. If they rush out and see what things don't happen, everybody cannot do the same thing at the same time. What killed those women was now everybody everybody is doing the same thing. Now everything killed this woman. Now they said a motorcycle fell and people were thinking it was an attack. Had it been church, then wait, make everybody clear. You go see, everything go clear out. I cannot overemphasize this one. If you're in a place, because why I'm saying this is not just her own, but what's it called? Not just her own, but also others that have been reported, but the one that have been swept under. Both other Stampede accused. If Stampede is there for place, I beg, find one place stay. Make the crowd, make them listen. I beg. Ha. So unfortunate. Sign of rejection by Atiku by God, the same way that Labour Party of Imbesa failure. Okay, the same way the Labour Party of Imbesa P2B, the failure are dying like flies. Are you really serious? Are you really serious? The slum, they have accidents, sign of rejection of the adulterated and substandard candidates. This is a height of insensitivity. Person down, this is all you have to say. You are still bringing politics. You know the way I laugh at people there, we carry this politics for head of politicians. I just tire for na matter. These politicians, most especially this PDP and APC, then go use and laugh well. I dey tell you, you think that these people they're different? What they have is just different interests. Now the same thing they want. This one power, this one power. They have this unity, or should I say, harmony of interest, and they will also always work together. I just make a hint now. Okay, sacrifice, life continues with this life now. Yes, now. Before you know, sharp, they don't appoint another person to replace her. Now, like I said, no matter how in a haste you are, please ensure that, whenever you see a crowd gathering like this, please stay far away from them. If then they come towards you, shift, come off a road for them. Is it better say you go late for it to go than something like this to happen? Was it better? Say you go late for where they go than this kind particular thing to happen. I beg. Okay. So this one now should remind us that it's a reminder that if this happen like this, it should remind us that we should be careful. It's a reminder that your life. Sometimes we forget. We plan things. We are so engrossed into our life and into making things work for us that we forget that this life not be our own. Best we get life will collect that many times. This place is not a permanent place. So as you go about your daily duties, carry for mind say things. Carry for mind say what's it called? Days like this happens. Days like this happens. Once again, we send our condolences to the PDP family and to our family and colleagues as well, hoping God to help them, give them the fortitude to bear the loss at this time of grief. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.